Today I'm going to show you guys around the Fremont area, including the Union City and Newark area. The thing is, it's not very walkable or bikeable unless you're really athletic. Everything is a couple of miles apart. With the bike I'm going to use today, there's a 44-mile range to it. So this allows me to have some room to visit all these little other places along the way. This is the entrance of the Ardenwood Historic Farm. Unfortunately, it's closed today. But for Halloween, they do have a pumpkin patch. And when they are open, inside they have these historic buildings that you can go into and tour. Sometimes during Halloween, they even have haunted house mazes and stuff that you can go in. I guess every city has a dog park, but this is the Newark one here. It's called the Newark Dog Park. There's a little dog area and a large dog area. You'll see a lot of Canadian geese everywhere. We're right at the park. These are invasive species and they poo everywhere. Like, see, go over here. There's some more. They're just everywhere. I see a radar thing up there that'll measure my speed. And it says 25. 23 here. I'm at a Home Depot at the far end of the parking lot. One of my earliest jobs, we had a secretary who was Mexican. At one point we needed to move office, so she's like, oh yeah, let's just hire some people from the local Home Depot. I'm like, what, really? You can actually do that? That's legal? You can actually do that as a company? She pays in cash. I think it's like $100, $200 per day. I don't know what the rate is these days, but yeah, you can hire manual labor people. And I actually don't even know if this is legal. If you get caught doing it, I think everyone does it. I don't know if I need to show it to you guys. We have a lot of hauling trucks and people just kind of waiting around in the parking lot, waiting for work. There's like 5 or 6 guys just sitting on the floor behind that truck. It's around 2 p.m. So I think if you're gonna get work, you already got work in the morning already. These bike lanes are pretty typical here. It's not completely divided. There are no poles or anything separating from the traffic. But once in a while, you'll have these green markers on the floor. And there's a good 5 feet of separation. But over here, look, it joins together because there's not enough room. I've been here for so long, and this is one of the last things I found, which is the Shin Park and Arboretum. It has a historical house and a garden. Let's take a quick ride through here. See, inside, there's a nice garden area, kind of like a zen type of thing. A little area for you to sit, picnic. A very quiet place that not many people know about. I know squirrel, so let's see if we can get attention of that one. This is the main historical building and very nice picnic tables here. Very nice and quiet. See, you can tour the Shin house here. But yeah, it's closed right now, it seems. Nice big tree towards the back. You're welcome to sit on these nice benches on there. Okay, let's visit another site now. This is the Amtrak Fremont station. You can reach here all the way from LA, except public transportation is not that great here. Like the buses, they arrive once an hour or so. It's best if you Uber around or if you have someone that can pick you up. We're coming up on one of the busiest intersections in Fremont, which is Fremont and Maury. We have a bunch of cones to my left. This is a dedicated bike lane now. It didn't used to be this way. And you can see traffic cameras on every corner. Look at the green lines on the floor everywhere. Very bike friendly, at least in this intersection. From the left, there's a traffic camera there. There's a Chase Bank there. Another traffic camera there. Another one right there. There's a lot of accidents in this corner. From this point, there is actually a McDonald's right over there, right in this corner. Out of the entire Fremont, this is probably the best McDonald's. Seems like their oil is not reused as much, and their burgers are more freshly made. It just seems that way. It's 2:30 and they still have a line at the drive-thru, so it's a very busy McDonald's. So if you really are gonna have fast food and McDonald's, have it at this one. This is a brand new downtown shopping area in Fremont. They created this. It just popped up like a couple of years ago. At the entrance of it, there's a Fremont Bank, and it kind of runs only on one side of this road. So on the right side, you got all these apartment buildings on the top and like restaurants and things at the bottom floor. It's not fully populated yet, but there is another Ding Ding dumpling right here. It's not as good as the one in Union City though, because I tried it. And you see what I mean? On the left side, it's kind of weird because there's a wall and there's no shopping area on the other side. There's a bookshop here, an honest Indian vegetarian restaurant. At night, there's a lot of people lining up there. And then there's this thing called Fremont Food Hall. I haven't been in there yet, but it serves these Korean hot dogs, mochi donuts, and also there's a Capture coffee inside. There's also Sliver Pizza, and then there is a community center place that you can rent out. This is pretty new as well, downtown event center. Some kind of yellow thing to sit inside. You're not gonna come here unless you have an event here though. On that side is all the apartment buildings and shops. But then if you look on the right, look at this, you just got this, which is a wall. Over it is a parking lot, but you have to go really far to get to any of the stores on the other side. And those stores are not very interesting as well. Across the street from this downtown district thing is the Fremont Hub. There's nothing going on at the Fremont Hub really. You have Trader Joe's, you have Target, Staples, and then there's this Halloween themed pop-up place. This pop-up place with a bunch of inflatables. You can pick your pumpkins here, it seems. I'm at one end of the Fremont Hub. We'll just ride right through this. Basically no one is here. There's a Liberty Tax here. Dental Spa. Vama Designs. Wow, it's more deserted than I expected. Wow. No one in that store, nor that one. This used to be filled and people actually walk through here. But it's kind of become kind of like a Dead Mall series type of thing. Somewhat of a store there, but they're all... This is pretty bleak looking. So they might need some renovation or revitalization effort going on here. No one here, no security guards to tell me not to ride an electric bike inside the hub. Acupuncture medicine. There's a bookstore, Little Scissors, Mattress Firm, Code Ninjas down there, Hallmark. Not much going on here. Only saw a few people as we ride along. This is sad. I think many people go to Valley Fair instead in Santa Clara. Marshalls. Oh, maybe this one's gonna stop me here. Is this the security? Okay, let's try to sneak around him. This is the Target. This is the Target here. Right near here, there's a PetSmart, Trader Joe's. There's a Popeyes and a King Noodle. From the perimeter, it looks a bit better. There's a Marshall's here and an Old Navy on the left. There used to be a home goods store right in the center there, and that's about it for the Fremont Hub. There's a Safeway over there too. This is the corner of Stevenson and Paseo Padre. There's this ring sculpture here, Unity 2014. And this area to me is Lake Elizabeth, which is over there. You got Fremont Library over there and police station behind it. And even further behind that is a golf driving range. So let's take a look at all of those. On one single battery, I'm on the last bar now. I have 15.4 miles. The website says each battery you can get about 22 miles. I've been doing a lot of stop and go, so it might not reach 22. A few homeless people that are parked right here in front of the library. Let's see. Look at that, they got digital kiosks now, self-checkout. I just checked and they don't have any video games in this library or this library system. I was sent a picture that the Santa Clara library or Cupertino library, they carry video games even, like actual playable ones. Not this one anymore. They told me the last 10 years they've never carried video games since then. Here we are, Fremont Police Station. Look at that, it's quite big. This is the back of the police station. Look at that, they have huge solar panels over there. And pickleball courts here. Look at that. I actually never played before. Over there would be the driving range. There is your Lake Elizabeth. Heading to the driving range, the bicycle lane's also protected. Here we have the Fremont Park Golf Club. Inside, we have our driving range. Really great exercise, even if you don't play golf. You have to walk through this clubhouse first to get to the other side. Golfing is very kind of chill. Generally pretty quiet, and you can just relax. The ball machine is right here. They give you a token and you can get some balls. This cross street is Mission Boulevard. It runs through the back of Fremont. Niles is kind of like a really old street. There's a very popular breakfast place there, a coffee shop, and a lot of antique stores, like those little quaint streets. You gotta go down this road, and it's a hard right down there, so don't go too fast. Right here, turn right. And got some new homes over here. This is the beginning of that street. There are a lot of old looking stuff here, like this old gas station thing that's been repurposed into a travel store. It's a flying service now rather than a gas station. To be honest, I never really visited many of these, but there's at least 3 or 4 antique stores. One right here, jewelry store, another antique store, Bronco Billy's Pizza. There is a old train station thing and an old train that you can look at, Western Pacific. Look at that. Where are all the rails? It just stops right there. And then old trains here. Haircut store. Silent Film Museum. This is the popular breakfast place, Skillets. Not many people right now. It's on a Monday afternoon. The Devout Coffee. At the very end, there's a local grocer called Mr. Mikey's Country Store. I think you'll only go here if you're local to here and you don't have any other options. I pretty much drained the entire battery already. From this top battery, I push here, it says empty. Yep. I've been able to obtain 19.7 miles out of this thing. So now I can turn it off and turn on the other one. Turn this guy on and look at my second battery is completely full. We can go another 20 miles. Look at the bike lane here. Nice divided bike lane with green marks everywhere. I feel pretty comfortable actually riding on this. And now we have a divided area, but no more cones over here. Like that's Fry's Electronics. I used to go to that store a lot. Just kind of hang around, take a look at all the electronic stuff. It's more geeky because it has like soldering irons and components. But now there's no more. They're gonna build something else there now. This is the Walmart off Auto Mall, and I consider it one of the safest Walmarts you can go to. It's near the Mission area, and the Mission area is a pretty fancy area. There are a lot of Asian kids going to the Mission High School from when I knew it. Usually the people living around here are upper middle class. They live in giant houses on Mission Boulevard, which are, you know, $2 to $5 million each. It's a bit nicer here, even at the Walmart. This is the Fremont Mart station. Across from it, look at how many apartment complexes there are. 1 building, 2 building, 3, 4 behind there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a lot of housing here, and that's not even all. Further down that way, there's even more of the same stuff. This is the Warm Springs South Fremont station. It is very, very new. Floors are very clean. All the structure is very clean. One of the nicest one and newer ones, newer BART station. This BART is the Bay Area Rapid Transit. It's a train that runs on rails, powered by electricity. Quite expensive though, if you ask me. Going to San Francisco is like $10, $12 just one way. So by the time you get both ways, it's like 20 bucks. The bus just arrived and then all these people got on the escalator to the BART. The BART's over there. And from this BART station, you can access all of Bay Area. You can go all the way to San Francisco if you want. However, it doesn't go around the south and then up. You have to go all the way to the Oakland area and then west. So with this BART, you can't actually access Santa Clara, Sunnyvale, Cupertino area. Unfortunately, I just got a flat. Look at that. Nail right in there. Probably have to get a new inner tire. But I'm just going to run it anyway, see, just keep going without deflating. This is the south lot of Tesla. South lot. After it comes out of the factory, we can see a lot of Model Ys right now. Yeah, a lot of Model Ys. Look at it, there's some castings right there. That's just sitting outside. This is the Fremont Tesla factory with the showroom right in front of it. And also there's a supercharger here as well. These are 250 kilowatt superchargers. And then there's a lone one right here. And a Cybertruck. Ooh, look, there's a Tesla bot in there. Dude. Well, it doesn't move. It's not active right now.
It'll look perfect, and if you show up for some reason, there's something you don't like, that's...
I wonder where the wires go in to the hand. Need some water. Let's see what's different about this one. There is a trim. Let's see if it feels any different. Oh, looks nice. Cool, let's see if it auto closes. Auto close? No. There's a hole here now. On both sides, so they're not wasting the room. Looks about the same down there. Floor mats. This is lighter now. Oh, there's a screen here now. They used to have these factory tours if you bought a car, but now I don't think they're doing that anymore, and they don't really show as much as you want to. You get to sit in like a little cart and they drive you around. I just came out of Tesla over there and you got the apartment buildings here as well. This is off of Auto Mall and it's known as the Pacific Commons area, the block. It has a couple of things like In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A there, a Costco, and my tire is pretty deflated. So if I'm gonna go and visit another city, I probably should bring a bike tire patch kit with me along with the tools to change the tire. So that's the difference between a scooter and a bike. My scooter actually have solid tires. Even with the solid tires though, one time I got a nail stuck right through it and somehow I had to try to pull it out. It wouldn't run because there was something scraping the inner walls. Turns out I could not ride that thing home. I called my girlfriend. She was able to pick me up. This video was sponsored by Engwe e-bikes, the M20. If you guys are interested in getting that bike, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. And also if you're interested in getting a new Tesla, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below as well. If you guys want to get one of these Tesla Roadsters, you can get one at Costco right now. See? Really cool.